Okay, I'll start with this. I'm gonna tell you a funny story here. Ken, Jim, last night, I think it was from 12:50 a.m. I went to bed early and was gonna get some rest. Okay, but from 12:50, I think it was to 5:50, I sat there and I thought. It's all I thought about was what I was gonna say right now. And I went through a couple of different scenarios. Some that would be very entertaining to you guys. Went through some that would be really boring. And I've had to sit up here a lot of times, and I'm willing to take all the hits. That's fine. It's part of the job title. And then I went through another one where I'd just keep, doing what everybody does. Roll out the company line, whatever, all this crap, which is 99% of the time for your job's sake is probably the best thing to do, okay? So you lean on that, okay? And you've got, 1.6 million reasons to do that. So probably the smart thing to do. So I was torn. So then I couldn't even sleep. And then I thought about telling everybody who I didn't like and why. So that's probably not going to solve anything. So I'm going to go with just my version of a mix between all three of those. So I'll start with the game. I'm proud of our team for their fight and their effort. We actually won the second half against a team that clearly got every rebound and made threes that I would say most of the time don't make. And we missed every shot. And that is, from a human nature standpoint, it's hard to continue to compete, okay? And they did that. And as coach, that's all you can ask for. And for that, I mean, we continue. We got it down to 10 or 11 there, Ken, at some point. I can't remember exactly what time it was. Once in the third, once in the fourth, I think. And, put a little game pressure on them. And one time I think we had it down to 11. Missed a layup in transition, and then the next time a three, that really could have tightened it up. So, with that, I'll answer your questions.
How much do you think what happened before the game was a distraction, or was it?
I don't know that it was a distraction. I mean, I'm sure maybe a little bit like, teams have to be able to deal with certain things, and I thought we handled it great. And, you move forward. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. I mean, you got to remember, like, people get hurt too, and you have to go ahead and play that game that day too. So, it is what it is, and we'll adjust, and, we'll just do what we got to do. We'll adjust and keep going.
Coach, however much you guys got to prepare, knowing that Jayla wasn't playing in the game, how much did that affect what happened today?
We prepared without Jayla anyway. We were off Thursday. Okay, she practiced on the scout team on Friday. Ken was there, and so we had already done that.
I know you probably can't talk about a lot of details, but when were you notified that she was going to do that?
Yeah, Jayla and I have a great relationship, still do, and we talked, had a good talk, and not a meeting, not anything. We had a good talk after practice on Friday, shortly after you had left, and just for the changes that have been made here. For her, you know, we both thought that it was, you know, probably the right thing, you know.
What kind of changes in particular?
Well, just I don't know when you'll see if there'll be any kind of thing, but like there's just you know, things are going different, you know, with the whole university, you know, kind of, and it's and that was nothing that she knows or anything, you know, knows, but like it was just you know, when I'm telling you, Jayla and I are fine, and I hope she goes somewhere and she's the greatest player ever. And you know what? She may be. It just wasn't going to be here anymore. And that's it. So, I mean, it's not one thing negative.
Can you do some of the jokes that you worked on last night?
No. I just told you there was 1.6 million reasons I'm not going to do that. But you would like them. And I know that's your game too, man.
Used to be.
Oh, you could probably still pull a 20-minute set up for me or something.
I could.
The thing with Jayla, it wasn't just about yesterday, though. It was something that had been building up a little bit, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, Jayla's fiery. She's a competitor. It's what makes her good. Also, sometimes is what makes her bad. You know, like it is what it is. Like, you know, I'm telling you, like it's just, you know, she's going to be fine. She's going to be good somewhere.
And I mean, obviously, a rather different team now than what you had to start the season with. What can you say about this team going forward? What will you need to be?
I like this team. I like our spirit. I like our competitiveness. I like our attitude. And you know, if they'll work like that, like they did the last couple of days and in today's game, then you know, it'll be a fun 6 weeks here to coach them.
Anything else for Coach?
Just had one coach with 3 players now gone from the beginning of the season. Over the course of all that time since those players have left, how challenging has it been for you and your staff to adjust to those changes, and you know, how do you just move forward now?
We just keep going. I mean, I don't know, it's not hard. I mean, you just do it. I mean, you know, this is not something that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know you guys are locked into Albuquerque and all that, but I'm trust me, I'm not. And I mean, we're not the only one. You know, like that. People come and go. It's today's society. It's today's world. And I'm not going to get on this rant. If you want to see it, watch the 21-minute video. And I've told y'all, okay, Frank Martin, post game after the Stetson game. Okay, they've done it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Okay, and he'll explain it all to you. But it's the way it is today. Okay, so I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm used to it. So, I don't know, you can get used to it and stop asking me this, or we can keep talking about it. We'll talk about it again next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.